What? All throughout this video, we've been emphasizing that retrievers are taught to go straight, but they are often unable to because of environmental factors, such as wind, terrain, and contrary conditions. Therefore, it's necessary to teach a dog how to handle so that you can keep him on a straight line. What we're doing here is teaching a pup the motions for the 4 basic casts: right over, right back, and left back. We're using this force brake table to teach this because it places the pup in an easily accessible position where you can control the situation. The table itself is a training tool that's used to force fetch a dog later in its training, and this is an excellent opportunity to get your pup used to being on it. Force brake tables are typically between 2 and 3 feet wide, 10 to 16 feet long, and about 3 feet high. There's a cable running between posts at each end of the table, and the pup is tethered to a chain on a pulley so that he's free to move up and down the table surface. Because this is a new foreign place and you've basically taken the pup's feet away from it, it's very important to spend the time acclimating your pup to being up on the table. Walk the pup up and down the table, feeding it occasionally so that it learns that it's a pleasant place to be. When you're sure that the pup is comfortable, the teaching procedure can begin. Start by having the puppy sit in the middle of the table with a feed bowl a few feet to one side. Make sure that you have him focused on you. Take your hand and draw his nose towards the bowl with a piece of feed. Drop the feed in the bowl and leave your arm extended for a moment, palm out, mimicking the cast position. Call the pup back to the center of the table and repeat the motions to this side until the pup is confidently moving toward the bowl. At this point, you can begin to distract the pup with a piece of food while you drop another into the bowl. Extend your arm to signal him to move, stepping towards the bowl if necessary to break the pup from his sit. Be careful not to crowd the pup by standing too close to the table. You want him to be able to see your entire body posture, giving him the cast. That's the main point of this exercise. When the pup is proficient in casting in one direction, mirror reverse the procedure and teach the other side. At this point, you can begin to chain the word over into your repetitions. Once you have taught both overs, alternate repetitions left and right, keeping it in a balance to make sure you don't create a stronger side. Keep in mind that this exercise is an opportunity to blend all of the words that you previously taught the pup on the ground. Sit and whistle sit, look to get his attention, and hear to call him back to the center of the table. To teach right back, set the bowl on the right edge of the table close to the puppy. Have the puppy sit facing you on the right end of the table and drag his nose towards the bowl with the feed. As the puppy begins to understand, slip the food in the bowl while he's not looking and give him a cast. If he understands that, move the bowl down the table, adding a little distance. To teach left back, have the pup sit on the left end of the table. Place the bowl on the left-hand edge of the table. Get the pup to sit, then drag his nose to the bowl with the food. As he starts to understand, place the feed in the bowl when he's not looking and give him a cast. To keep the pup in balance, place the bowl in the center of the table and give him alternate right and left back casts. Here's a transition to the ground for those handling drills utilizing a kennel crate. Start by throwing food in the crate when the pup's not looking. Have the pup sit facing you and cast him left into the crate. To get a right hand over, simply mirror reverse the procedure. Sit. Look. Over. To teach back cast, use the same procedure. Put the food in the crate, set the puppy up appropriately, and give him the cast. So effectively, you've taught the puppy all of his hand signals in 2 different places, on the table and into the kennel crate. Now you've got a great advantage when it comes time to start handling drills later on in training.